it do, Sneaker Life fam? It's your boy J-Jus. Hope each and every one of you guys is having a safe and blessed day. So guys, if you are like me and you work out or you are planning to work out, for most part, we like to feel comfortable when we are working out, not just with attire, but along with some footwear that I will be showing you guys today. Make sure to leave a like at the end of this video. Make sure to share this video with a friend and make sure to subscribe to the channel. So first up, you guys see we got an Adidas box, and of course I had to pull these out because these are super comfortable, and if you know, but we got the J-Jus Adidas, right here. Now, don't get me wrong, this shoe definitely does get mixed up a lot with the Yeezys, but these are not the Yeezys. Now, I will say that these are super comfortable in my opinion, and you definitely can use these to actually work out in, and just the size of the shoe right here, by the base, they definitely are squishy. So you definitely got some squish material going on throughout the shoe, and you definitely do have some stretchable material around the ankle collar as well as the inside as well. So you definitely won't have to worry about your feet being scrunched up in the shoe, or the shoe being too tight around your ankle, because these actually stretch, and depending on if you have like a wide foot, I mean, everybody's foot differs from length and width, but if you have a wide foot, these are still very comfortable because they have kind of like a scrunchy bottom, which is, I want to say it's kind of like a hard bottom, but it is predominantly made of soft rubber in my opinion. Even on the midsole of the shoe, you can definitely feel just the rubber protecting your feet from any falls, trips, things of that nature. So I will say that the J-Jus Adidas are just definitely a comfortable shoe. You definitely don't got to go up a size or anything of that nature. In my opinion, I will say that go true to sizing, because these definitely do fit well, and I overall like the way that these do fit. And man, I want to say I threw these on maybe a few months ago, and man, just the comfortability in these, man, it is definitely comfortable. Now, I feel like, when it comes to workout shoes, these, I mean, of course, you have some breathable effects, so, your feet, won't be as, sweaty as possible. But man, these are definitely, in my opinion, a good shoe to definitely work out in. But coming in at number one, we got the J-Jus Adidas. Yeah, remember this shoe right here, and man, I have to take the, excuse me y'all while I take the lid. But of course, y'all can see these don't have a lid because, man, I've had these for about 2 years now. But we got the New Balance 990 V3 gray. Now, I simply decided to go with the New Balance 990 V3 simply because this shoe, along with those J-Jus, if most of you remember the video that I dropped, I definitely mentioned that those are two comfortable shoes. Like, these and those J-Jus are definitely comfortable, and this shoe definitely just slips on like a slide. Whether you have a Yeezy slide or whether you have regular slippers, these definitely fit well. I definitely will say again, go true to size, and man, like, definitely, these, of course, the same thing, they have breathable effects on these, so your feet won't have any funk or any odor of that nature, and in my opinion, you definitely won't have your feet bunched up in here, because as I mentioned, you could just slip these on like a pair of slippers and just work out in these. And of course, on the bottom, that is definitely that rubberish outsole, and along with the polyurethane for traction and durability, and man, these are just definitely, worthy workout shoe in my opinion. I mean, you can use these also for other amenities such as, hiking, camping, things of that nature. But, if you are looking to invest in a good workout shoe, I will say get you a pair of New Balances. Specifically, you could go 90, 60 Rs. I do rock with those, but for me personally, the V3s is one of my favorite models, so I definitely will. For me personally, I go with the 990 V3s in my opinion. It's just overall dope, and just the comfortability in here, the overall shoe is soft, true to size and everything. It fits. You won't have any, regrets investing in a New Balance. So, definitely will say invest in a New Balance, because man, these are worth it. Of course, you guys might know about this one right here, and of course it's a Puma. Now this one right here still got my retail paper or receipt, and it's crazy because these are literally dead stock. Like, I haven't worn these yet, and I plan on wearing these because in my building I actually have a workout area, so I definitely could just throw these on and go downstairs. But enough of that. We got the Puma Wild Riders Roland Jr. in that white, gray, black, and blue colorway. Now, in my opinion, these definitely are a well deserved just workout shoe in my opinion. Like, just the materials, like, it is definitely soft. Like, just the overall rubber on the outsole, just the traction for especially if you're one of those that likes to work on your legs. This is definitely gonna go up against that bender machine when you have to bend and back and forth. The just overall material and the rubber on the shoe definitely will go along with that. But nonetheless, I will say, don't get me wrong, the only thing that I don't like about the shoe is the back, but that's not what this is about. And it's crazy because these you could get for cheap. As you guys can see, I only paid $50 for these, which is super crazy because I want to say these were roughly going for around $100, but I wound up paying $50, and actually these were going for $110, I believe, either $110 or $100. But I spent literally half of that, and man, I will say that I definitely am going to invest in these, and these are definitely going to be put on soon because, as I mentioned, I do work out, and I actually work out in my home, but seeing how I do have a gym downstairs, I'm definitely going to start using it. So when I do start using it, this will definitely be the shoe that I definitely look forward to first. And I do have another pair, which is the all black pair, and it is hinted with some effects of white. But I will say that, man, these right here definitely is a good overall workout shoe. You could use these to jog, things of that nature. Like, just the it's super comfortable. Like, just me even touching the material, as you guys can see, it is super comfortable, guys. Especially this midsole right here. It is definitely made for if you're running, things of that nature. I'm telling you guys, invest in a lot of these workout shoes if you're trying to get right and you want your feet to feel super comfortable, other than working out in a Jordan or a Nike shoe that isn't meant for working out. So just invest in your time wisely, man, and definitely grab one of these workout shoes. As I mentioned, 50 beans for these guys. You can't beat that price. So guys, if any of this information was helpful to you guys in any way, make sure to go check out some of my similar content. Nonetheless, with that being said, like I always say, you got your boy J-Jus, you got the channel, you got 3 of my most comfortable shoes that you can work out in my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out. later.